Alright, welcome back to Toy Haven. We are in the Fright Zone for a special release. Look at this. Who is here? That is finally the Origins version of Hurricane Hordak. That's great packaging. It's very reminiscent of the original package. I believe that's how he looked. He's got
a tree with a dragon?
To have the version of him with the alternative head.
What are those two?
Yeah, they look like little like scorpion guys.
Is that his wife?
Oh no. So the Toy Fright Zone, cartoon Fright Zone, will we be getting that as another play set? Dragster, another original original line. Another one.
Another dragon on the other side.
Oh yeah, there's this.
Creature.
Look at that mantisaur. Okay, we got to open this guy up. Look at how great he looks. Oh man, the vac metal just looks so good, so cool. Obviously they had to do it because it would have been a really big fail if they didn't do him. But they did the Flying Fist and Terraclaw, Skeletor, and vac metal, so obviously they could do it. So here's the back of him. Look at that; it's a little different. Let's bring out the original. Funny thing, I just got this yesterday. Just picked him up off of eBay. He just came in. I had to fix his legs last night. So right in time to bring this comparison because I picked this guy up a long time ago, a little while ago. Well, whatever. In my collecting years, found him cheap. But in my frenzy of Origins coming out, I started kind of selling off vintage figures. And stupidly got rid of him, so I had to rebuy him. So that kind of stinks, but he looks pretty cool. You notice though that's vac metal. This is painted black. I don't know. Is that a big deal? Probably not. I don't have the extension. Okay. So we'll kind of mess around with that. But I do have the original. Here's the original comic. So I picked that up. Or does he use his thing? There he is. He's using it. He's using his stuff. And here's the new comic. Very different looking. So they went with the alternative head. Alright, so this is really cool. This is a concept, I believe the cartoon concept art of him. They came out with the figure, the sketch. They have their sketchbook or something series. This head, I know will look great on that, but I'm waiting for it to hit clearance or some sort of sale on it. Because I don't really need those, but this would look really cool with that because I really don't care about the head. So look, this just looks like the original. These look great. I mean, do they go in? No. That it's a little bit. That's all. I was wondering if I could just put them in there, but nope. It's a little bit too big. So while opening him, because the back is different, we got a new action feature. They're saying there's a button on his arm.
Not a button.
Oh, okay. Or something.
There's no button. You have to push it down or up. And somehow the claw goes the opposite way.
Oh, okay. So the spinning thing is just on his arm, but let's put it on. All right, so it snaps on just like an extra hand. And the piece is just what you do. Just pop the thing in there, right? Alright, so you have to go... You do have to do this. But you can move his arm out a little bit more so you're not... So does this work?
It kind of, except your hand kind of hits the...
There we go. Oh!
Then throw them.
Okay, there. That's how it works. So you just pop it out. Let's try one of the other ones.
Or you could do this to He-Man. Chop him in half.
Oh yes, he could chop them. Indiana Jones propellers, and he could just take off. See ya. What's his other one?
The other one
Is his little... It's close. I mean, I think the back is really preferable. Stand for a... Can you just stand for a second? I have to... Here, hold him while I beat him. Yeah, so your hand's kind of in the way this time. You know, because before...
Let the snake finish it. Oh.
Yeah. I mean, because this works much better. You're kind of not in the way. This one, your kind of hands in the way. But I don't know. I understand that they wanted to give him some articulation so he can move his arm out. It's not just this frozen-looking thing. Most of the time, as a kid, I just used a cannon thing. Where you just pretend to shoot him. So on a vintage front, you know, this was one that I had. So my vintage collection is Horde. It's coming together. He actually came with a Horde Trooper, you know, because I scored a Horde Trooper earlier in the year. It was just so, but the one online, I was just missing the back. But it is very clean. It looks great. I just had to fix the legs and just swap out the back piece with the other one. But this one looks actually a lot nicer than the one I had, so that's pretty cool. Now I'm just missing, I need an extra back, and then I'll have 2 Horde Troopers, which would be cool. And I got the puppet, so the whole old school team is really coming together here.
It's legendary Bigfoot. I'm Bigfoot.
Okay, what else? Let's see, what else are we gonna do with this guy? Okay, too bad these... So the opening, too bad you can't get any hand attachments in there. It's only going to be, looks like it's only going to be these. But why don't we compare the 2 faces? So the Buzzsaw had the classic head as well. I don't know. They look pretty much the same. Is this a little bit maybe the color? It's hard to... But I mean, the eyes both have the gloss to them. I think... Actually, this paint might... the paint's kind of off on this one, so this one looks a little bit... yeah, but you know what? It's because it's so exciting getting this guy. I think he should have a different head. He needs to have his happy head on, right? Because this is a very happy occasion that we finally have Hurricane Hordak. And since he is, let's bring out the other vac metal guys. This He-Man's having problems standing. So those were the classic vac metal guys. And they also came out with the special battle armor He-Man one. I guess he was like the test to see if they could do it, how they could do the vac metal. Because I think that was the first. I think that was the first one. But it's pretty. Yeah, he's pretty cool. I'm still. It's. This is obviously a little bit. Looks a little bit bigger on him, but what are you gonna do? It still does his thing. You could spin it fast and it'll hold, so it'll hold for a little bit, so that's good. They pop easily on and off, and if you spin it fast enough, It'll spin for a little bit, so you don't have to. So you can pull your hand away. But this is the latest from Mattel Creations, Hurricane Hordak. I'm really excited. I'm just so happy to have this guy that they did this, because I'm such a Horde fan. We're almost done in completing the Horde. We're really close. They already teased. Obviously, you saw the dragster on the back, so it's coming. He'll be here soon enough. There he goes. Knock everyone over. Alright, this is still. Let's close it out. Close it out and then his best trick. Alright, till next time. Toy Haven signing out.